Gang, welcome back to my channel. Again, you already know my name, but I did have a couple of new subscribers. My name is Ashani, or better yet known as Forever Trap, or the owner of Trap Beats Beauty Bar. And we are reviewing another palette today, and if you do want to know what that palette is, just keep on watching. And remember, before you even start, go ahead and drop a like. You can go ahead and hit the bell if you want to know exactly when I drop videos, and make sure you subscribe. Alrighty, let's get started. So you've made it this far, so we're just gonna jump right in. We are reviewing another palette today. It is the 35G Bronze Golds Morphe palette. I already do have it out of the box, so this is just the box that it came in, and the palette looks the exact same. I did have it open, but this is what it looks like. Very pretty packaging. It is a very huge palette. It is pretty much as big as my head, which I never have a problem with whatsoever. So I did open up this palette for my Instagram, which is at Forever Trap. And what I did notice last night is that it's like a film on top, which is normal, but all of the names are on this film, which is usually goes in the trash. So how am I gonna remember these colors? I don't know. But this is how it looks with the film on. So you can kind of see the colors. Sorry about that. So this feature is definitely not my favorite. The fact that you can't really see what colors you're using, because nobody's gonna keep up with this. Disclaimer, this is my first Morphe palette. Do not ask me why. I just never got around to actually purchasing one. But I did want this one here. And this is the set of color ranges. So we do have like some transitions. We have a nice black on this side. So this looks good. I mean, the palette looks nice. I've always heard great things about it, but I'll be the bearer of bad news if the palette in fact is trash. So I do want to speak a tiny bit of facts about the palette. The palette, for one, again, the name is 35G Bronze Golds Artistry Palette. It is a limited edition palette, and at the moment it is currently sold out. Alrighty, so it says 35 shades for bomb bronze looks, limited edition. Bronze out and keep on going with these beyond creamy, highly pigmented, super blendable eyeshadows. All right, now you put super blendable on here, so if we have any problems, it's gonna be a problem, you know what I'm saying? It says a tantalizing mix of shimmering coppers, matte browns, and glistening golds. This palette is totes golds. Finish, metallic, shimmer, and matte. And then it just has like all the row names, far as the rows on the actual palette. I'm not sure if they go across or down, but glare. Top color here is very like browny looking color, and it's called Deserted. This is so stupid. Like, this is just dumb. Like, why would you do this? But that color is Deserted, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I am gonna be using some Morphe brushes as well to complement the palette. Funny, I don't have any palettes, but I have their products. The brushes are bomb, period. The brushes are bomb. So I'm gonna use this fluffy brush here, and this one is a Morphe Y19. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna dip right in. Oh, that looks good. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so that does not look bad. It is giving me like that same toasty look that I got when I reviewed the Naked palette, so I'm not mad at the color. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the second eye. Alrighty, so that looks pretty. Subtle, but pretty. So let's keep on going. So on the palette itself, the next color that I want to say that I'm going to use is like this orangish color that is here. I do not know the name of that color. Let's see. Naked. That's the name of the color. I am going to go with that same Morphe brush, the Y16. I'm just going to dip in. Not too hard. Okay. These colors are definitely cold in the brush. And I can say the first color did blend out very, very nice. Alrighty, so I do have the second color on, and it's not looking too different. I would say those colors are very similar. Again, those colors were Deserted and Naked. So I mean, here I'm not sure how the camera is picking it up, but it looks toasty. It looks toasty in color range. But let's go ahead and go to a darker color, and the next color would be Tan Up, which is this color right here. Whoop, right here. So we're gonna try to warm up the look a little bit more because those look very similar. Ooh. Picked up very well. Again, first and second color blended out very well. So Morphe, you winning so far. Alrighty, so I do have the third color on, and now the look is starting to look a tiny bit different. It is starting to warm up, and I think it is looking actually very, very nice. So I am going to make sure I try and do something a tiny bit different because I know this is kind of looking similar to the look that we did with the Naked palette. But honestly, I mean, the color range is not that different from that palette, right? So what I am going to do is I am going to do a cut crease look. It will not be that same cut crease I did on the last video. I'm going to take it from here and I'm going to drag it all the way out. So I will be right back, and I am going to pick a color by the time I get back, and I'll let you know exactly what it was. Alrighty, so I did get the creases cut, and I did pick two colors, which I still don't know the name of the word. Summer Vibes and Rays. This is a yellow and a orange. So if you take a look, it is this color and that color. I'm going to do an ombre effect. I am going to do this, the yellowy color. I'm going to start that one, and then I'm going to do the orangest color. And I'm not going to wet the brush for these because they said that they were blendable or whatever the case is. So since we're going to put you to the test. Okay? So I am going to use another Morphe brush. This one is the Y20 brush. You can see that it's Morphe. This color looks amazing. I'm talking about it. It looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and with the orange color. I mean, we're gonna finish it out. Let's go. You guys, I was a little skeptical, I'm not gonna lie, due to like this little film thing. I was just like, yo, that's mad silly. But let me tell you something, these colors came out to play, honey. I don't know how you're picking this up, but this blended out so easy, seamlessly. It was no effort. This was great. I did have to dig into this orange color, as you can see, the one that's like right there. But when in doubt, it still came out to perform. It really did. It looks really, really good. I'm gonna pop on my lashes, and I'll even try and maybe use one of these as a highlighter and see how it all goes. So give me a couple of seconds. I'll be right back. Alright, gang, so I am back. I did pop on my lashes, highlighted my eyebrow bone, threw on a little highlight on my nose. And mind you, I actually used the color out of here for the highlight on my nose. The color is called SOL or Soul or whichever one. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is this color that is right here. Looks amazing. The look came out stunning. It came out blended so very well. Again, it was very effortless. This could even be a beginner's palette. Like, I really did not have to blend hard. I didn't have to really think about it, anything. Honestly, the only thing that clearly, I didn't like was the fact that, one, it does not have a mirror. But for the price, do we care about the mirror? No, because for this large color range, you usually are looking at something that's around like maybe like $45 or so. This palette was $25 for all of these colors, and the pan sizes are a very good size. And again, it's a very large palette. So the mirror, hit or miss. You can always use a completely different palette if you want to. And then as far as the color range is great. I still feel like almost the same way I felt about the Naked palette. You are attracted to these colors, and I feel like that's why right now this palette here is sold out. All right, and the second thing I did not like about the palette was this piece. How you really can't tell really what you're using. I feel like this is a little bit hard as a YouTuber, but in the real world, I mean, we're not sitting at our mirror like, oh, I'm about to use jacket. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's okay too. I prefer to have the colors on the actual palette though. This was like a no. It was just, I feel like it was just stressful when I was just trying to review it. But other than that, the colors were great. I want to say I used at least 10 colors. The palette was great. I mean, would I buy this palette again, or will I be exploring Morphe palettes from now on? Yes, I will. I like the palette, honestly. On a grading scale, it would probably be a B due to the fact of this little mess and just the fact that mirror on this. But I'm pretty sure it's like the mirror, when I feel like palettes that do not have mirrors are a lot cheaper. And gang, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you liked the look, you can always drop me a comment. Again, I'm here for it. But before you go, I'm gonna say it. If you didn't already do it in the beginning, we're here at the end. Go ahead and like, drop a comment, and make sure you subscribe and share. Again, that is how we're going to grow the channel, which you will hear all the time. We're gonna grow our channel together. And again, I'm always here. You can always hit me up. Again, I am a little bit more active on Instagram than anything. So if you ever had a question about makeup, my makeup room, any of that jazz, you can always hit me up there. So again, I am here for it, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much.